Hi there, I'm interviewing Josh Merriman. This interview is about governance and his perspectives, so strap yourselves in. First question, why do you want to engage in governance work?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure I do. The idea of it seems appealing, but since being on the board of Taupo Golf Club, it's diminished my perception of it. The reason for this is because it's a non-for-profit organisation, and being on the board is not paid. Not that I need to be paid. What I mean is it's resulted in a poor calibre of board members in action. It's effectively a popularity contest, and when it comes to old people in the golf club, I'm surprised the golf club hasn't fallen over. My initial thoughts of governance were that, as my background was primarily strategy, I'd be perfect for governance. My experience on the golf board is effectively same chat, different month, and very little strategy. We check in on what's discussed last month, and that's about it. The governance paper has made me realise that my initial perspective was about right as to what governance is. When trying to implement strategy at the golf club, or at least a forward-looking view, be it with a long-term asset register, understanding of what we want out of our golf club or how our pro shot should operate, it's quickly moved away to another subject, primarily focusing on issues which have occurred. With this, I don't believe I have too much to contribute with the structure and a poorly led chairman, so as at Monday the 16th of August, I'll be resigning.
So what do you believe can particularly contribute to governance work?
My background is strategy. I've been an analyst at KiwiRail, BP, Spark, and Contact Energy, so a wide range of industries. I've been fortunate that I've created balanced scorecards in all businesses, but more importantly, understood the data from a frontline perspective. The numbers on the spreadsheet need to be viewed and understood from a real person point of view. If they can't be shown or understood, the data and KPIs are meaningless. Being a jack of all trades and a master of none, I've looked at all different KPIs and data from health and safety to financial to operational, etc. This way I can quickly grasp and understand conversations, and from this create a picture of the business and where we want to go to from here. Also, being able to be personable with people from the janitor to the CEO is another of my strengths. I'm happy to walk the shop floor and talk with the frontline workers to get a better understanding of what's going on and how everyone is feeling. I often feel that these are a better view than the engagement scores. Predefined questions can only do so much. Combined with understanding the data, creating insights, but also getting frontline buy-in to it is crucial. If the KPIs and or data doesn't reflect their job, let alone their values, the data, the insights, and the KPIs are meaningless. Currently, I'm relatively young in my career, but having had experience in a range of areas could help diversity on the board. I could look at perspectives from many different industries and different views. Being younger and having a connection to both older and younger members of society, utilising others' experiences on the board, we could get an answer that may not have been as obvious or as useful as first thought.
So what specific areas do you need to develop to become a fully effective director?
Exposure to senior management and the CEO, I guess more time with them, in and around discussions, how they go about it, why they think the way they do, and how it's shaped them. I believe it's a crucial experience I somewhat lack. I'm confident in myself, looking at, analysing, and cleansing data. I'm confident in understanding how this reflects on the business and how that shapes the business. But I'd love to understand the psychology of the boardroom or the exec room and how that plays out. With what I've dealt with in my experience, it's only been with one or two execs, not the full ensemble. I'm normally a pretty relaxed, casual sort of guy. I'd expect the exec level to be formal, relatively political and somewhat heated. Perhaps my perception is based off what I hear, but I'd love to experience it. I'd love to understand different personalities and how that can shape both themselves and the strategy on the world. From a director point of view, I'd want to match what is happening in the monthly reports to what's happening on the shop floor. I like to do a walk with an exec or execs, learn more about the business and what they're doing to shape the company. I don't see a director role as hands-off, as I don't believe I'd be able to give my best. In turn, I don't want to waste my time if I'm not helping either. In closing, I'm somewhat torn between wanting to be a director and hating the idea. I personally love leadership. I love getting my hands dirty and helping people make better decisions for awesome outcomes. This is generally through understanding the people and their values, how they work best, enable them to enjoy their work they do, and also show the benefits of their work. I don't think anyone turns up to do a bad job, and 8 hours is a long day to have a poor leader. On the flip side, my first experience into being a director is poor at best. I can see so many positives we could be doing, or at the very least trying. I've now got a better perspective thanks to my MBA governance paper that this shouldn't be a reflection on either me or what governance should be. If the opportunity arises for a direct role, I now have contacts with experience in this area to discuss with and bounce ideas off. So I won't rule it out any future direct role or roles.
Thank you for your time today, Josh. I hope we can do this again sometime soon.
Awesome. Thank you.